What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of Love and Hip Hop Miami. All right. Now, before we get into anything, let me let you guys know what we got coming up. Okay. Now, I know y'all have already seen my Love and Hip Hop review at this point, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta review at this point. So there's really no need for me to get into that. But be sure to be on the lookout tomorrow for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills review. I'll be doing that with the Whether You Like It or Not panel with Really B, JB Says What, and Ya in the Bill perspective. I'm gonna try to see if Sakina can make it to the panel this time around. She was originally supposed to do the panel with us, but she had a lot of other things going on that will prevent her from doing it. But I'm gonna see if she's gonna be able to do it on tomorrow. I'm hoping she will, because I really want her to get up here and say her piece. Okay, so that's pretty much all that we need to worry about on tomorrow. Hopefully we have more videos besides that. We're probably gonna have probably some Yes for the Mets videos and things like that on tomorrow besides the panel. But however, with that being said, anything else that I may need to bring up or talk about, I'll talk about it at the end of this video, y'all. So let me go ahead and pull my notes out. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I skipped a lot of the solo Pinky Doll scenes. I know that a lot of people feel like I should be giving Pinky Doll a chance. I know I saw that on my last Love and Hip Hop Miami review, but I'm just simply not interested in Pinky Doll. I don't know her, and then on top of that, they added her to the show at like the middle of the season, and I'm just like, we already got to get to know Ching Diamond. Now we got to get to know this broad, and I'm not really interested, and she's annoying me. Like, I just gotta be honest. She's annoying the hell out of me at this particular point. So I'm not really interested in getting to know her. I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. All right. But anyway, we get into Trick Daddy. They discussed the single release party for the twins. And Trick Daddy was pretty much, telling Derek how to shorten the record so it won't be too long and things like that. So, Trick Daddy been in this business for a long time. So he knows what needs to be done and what needs to be chipped, nipped, and snipped and all that other stuff. He knows all that. So yeah, do what you gotta do, Trick. Do what you gotta do, honey. All right. So then we get into the next scene, which is Brooke and Marcus, okay, my favorite couple on this show. So Brooke informs Marcus about Princess. He says that Princess is no longer her friend because she got upset at her for walking in with Amada. But I don't know about y'all, but I've been saying that Princess is childish. I've been saying that Princess is lame, and I've been saying that she was whack. I've been saying it since they've been on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I've been saying that for quite some time now. She been childish, she been whack, she been funky. I don't like Princess. I'm just saying. I know a lot of people feel like, she this big bad bitch because she like to run up on people and miss. But other than that, I ain't never really liked Princess. She ain't never been my cup of tea. I'm just being real with y'all. Okay. I mean, I'm just saying. Um, then she says that her and Amada are not friends anymore. And I feel like the situation with her and Amada was really unnecessary. Amada feels like she's the queen of the show and everybody's supposed to bow down and take up for her every chance they get. But Amada is a grown woman. She can handle Princess on her own. Like, she don't need nobody to jump in for her. I don't even understand that everybody is not Estelita. Everybody ain't got to jump into every little thing that she gets into. I'm just saying. So Marcus says that they need to get to the root of everything. So he has decided that he's going to cancel Princess and Reggie without her, since Brooke is like this big old, what is it? This big trigger for Princess and Ray J. So he's going to go and do it on his own. I mean, good luck to you, Marcus, but I really feel like it's unnecessary because I wouldn't even be wasting my time trying to, make things right or trying to figure anything out with these two folks anyway, because both Princess and Reggie are fucking childish as hell. But that's just me in my opinion, though. We get into Bobby and Miami Tip. Now, Miami Tip informs, Bobby about Brooke and everything that has happened with Brooke and stuff like that, about how, she got into it with Princess, how she got into it with Amada. And, Bobby feels like a lot of the mess that has been going on with Brooke is really deep rooted in everything that's going on with Amada. And I pretty much feel like that's true. I mean, that's the reason why Brooke is no longer friends with Princess, because Princess feel like, you cool with that bitch, so therefore you don't need to be cool with me. Like that's the type of time that these people are on, and I feel like that shit childish as hell. But that's besides the point. Then Tip also informs Bobby that Eliza came in trying to go at a lot, trying to go at Amara as well, and Miami Tip is like, my thing with Eliza is that she's just trying to involve herself in all kinds of mess that really ain't got nothing to do with her. And she didn't even come to my book signing. So I'm looking at her sideways as a friend. So then Bobby was like, well, with all the mess that's going on, let me inform you about some more tea. So of course, Miami Tip is waiting for the tea. So Bobby said, bitch, did you see this? And then they show a fight between Ching Diamond and Zoe on social media. And so Bobby said, I'm not gonna lie to you. I tried to tell Zoe about Ching. I tried to tell her that Ching was not her friend. I tried to tell her that Ching is very ambitious, that she would turn her back on her, and look at what happened. These girls are gonna have to listen to me at some point in time. And I ain't gonna lie, Bobby did tell Zoe that Ching was no good and that Ching gonna turn on her. And that's exactly what Ching did. I really felt like Zoe was coming at Ching in a decent place, like really trying to look out for her. And especially dealing with the whole boyfriend thing and how she may feel like the boyfriend is trying to use Ching for whatever she got going on. And I understood what Zoe was saying, but Ching was ready to go in and turn on Zoe for no apparent reason. So I don't even understand why she felt the need to even be turning on Zoe. But that's besides the point or whatever. So Pinky arrives, and I'm thinking, because as you can see, Pinky had a whole solo scene that I skipped past. I didn't even put it in my notes. But apparently I still got to deal with Pinky. So Pinky arrives and meets Bobby. And Pink is saying, well, I got Timberland on my side. Timberland got me, you know what I mean? Like he's producing my music. And then that is when Miami was like, well, Timberland is a good cosign. And Bobby was like, well, I just want you to know that girls come to Miami trying to break into the industry all the time. But Miami is a very old school place. And if you ain't got no real talent, you're not going to get pushed in Miami. And that's what Bobby told her. You don't really hear about many artists breaking in Miami. Like, I think the last one we heard of was the City Girls, and they barely got any talent. JT had the talent, and Young Miami had the personality. That I'm just saying. So then we get into Ching Diamond. Okay, her ass is happy that her man coming home. He coming home. She done set up this romantic, atmosphere. Very excited, and he got a T-shirt on that said, I guess it had Ching on there, and it says my favorite hoe or something like that. And then she was like, oh, also I'm your favorite hoe. And he was like, yeah, you my favorite hoe. And she was like, oh, yes. And I'm just looking at Ching like, girl, this look like some bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, this look like some bullshit. Like, he already playing in your face. Soon as he get home, he already playing in your face, and he already giving you this jailbird talk. The same type of talk that Zoe was saying that he was gonna give you. He was talking about his experience in jail and how he just how it was horrible for him, and how he really don't intend on going back. But a lot of niggas say that when they been in jail for a long time, and eventually they take their ass right the fuck back to jail every single time. Let's see what else is going on here. So where we at? Um, she tells Marquez about her fight with Zoe, and she says that she really thought that Zoe was a real friend to her, but in all reality, Zoe was hating on her. She says that Zoe was hating on her, and she feel like Zoe really wasn't holding her down and really didn't have her back. My thing with her is this right here. Zoe was trying to have your back. She was listening to you talk about Marquez and this whole prison thing. She listened to you talk about that shit, and all she could go by was what you said. She was only going by all the shit that you said at this point. Like, that's it. Like, it was really nothing more that needed to be said on her end. She was just trying to warn you not to allow yourself to be used. That's all that she was doing, and I don't get why she needs to be crucified for trying to look out for you. Because that's all that she was doing, was trying to look out for you. But your ass don't want to be looked out for. That's all that is. But that's your own thing. Um, they discussed the future. He's saying that he wants children and shit, and He knows that her career is way more important to her and things like that. And I'm just like, yeah, he looking for something else. Cause I don't want to be that person that that's questioning every single move that he makes. I don't want to be that person, but I definitely feel as though he's on some bullshit. I don't really believe that he has Ching's best interest at heart, just like Zoe said, I don't believe that he does. But that's just me. I don't know. But we gonna see. We're gonna see. But I'm still team Zoe when it comes down to that child. Where we at? So now we get into Amada and Estelita. Um, she knocks on Estelita's door, and Amada was like, I've been looking for you. Where have you been? Like, I do you know how many times I've been calling you? Why haven't you been answering the phone? And so Amada tells Estelita that Eliza came for her, saying that she sleeps with everybody's husbands. And then Estelita was like, well, that's mighty funny because that's all Eliza is known for, is sleeping with other people's husbands. And so Estelita says that she's been having complications. She said that when she was stripping at the strip club about 10 years ago, she had gotten some illegal butt shots, the black market butt shots, and now she's been having complications from them over a decade later. And now she's going to her third surgery to get them removed. And she's very afraid. They was telling her that if she don't have this third surgery and this stuff goes into her veins, she could pass on. So she's very worried. And I'm glad that this whole notion of the black market butt injections and stuff like that is really being broadcasted on this show, because we do know that the first person from Love and Hip Hop that actually talked about the butt injections was actually K Michelle. K Michelle had a whole show on Lifetime about the butt injections stuff and all of that. So yes, I'm glad that this is being focused on and being talked about. I'm glad that it's being discussed because it needs to be discussed. You feel what I'm saying? Um, Amada is very concerned about Estelita. And Estelita was saying that I just want kids. I need for this to be done. I need for this to be fixed because I really want to have kids in my future. And that led to Amada saying that she wants to have more kids, but she wants all her kids to have the same father. So now she wants to freeze her eggs and get a cup of sperm from her baby daddy right now. And I'm looking at a model like, I get it. You don't want to deal with multiple baby daddies and shit like that, but you might just need to deal with your twins and that damn person if you don't want no more children. Because why the fuck is you trying to have more kids with Allan when he already ain't got no relationship with the kids that he already got with you? So why on earth would you want to have more kids for him? This is what I'm saying. When I want to be on the model side and when I want to take up for her, she give me a lot of reasons to not take up for her stupid ass because she always doing dumb shit all the time. I be like, a model, girl, you are a big disappointment and you know you are. I don't understand why she always does this type of thing. Like, I just don't get it and I don't understand. Why are you even trying to have more kids with this nigga anyway when he's already shown you how disrespectful he is and how he could really give a fuck about you or your damn kids, but you want to have more children with him? Like, I really, Love and Hip Hop is fake, and we know this already. Like, because this shit is really unrealistic at all. Even Housewives is more realistic than this shit here, like for real. So Eliza, so Miami Tip meets up with Eliza, and Tip calls Eliza out. She says that you didn't come to my book signing. You came up in there with all this stuff with Amada, putting on fake, calling her husband still on her shirts. She said, well, I will admit that I was being petty with Amada, but I was mad at her because she didn't come to my event. And then Tip was like, but girl, you didn't even come to my event. So how you gonna sit up here and try to hold her accountable for not coming to your event when bitch, you ain't even come to mine? So what you mean? And so here go Eliza. You don't know all the things that I've been going through. I've been going through so many things. And so that is when Miami was like, well, Eliza, what have you been going through, girl? Because she already knows that this girl full of shit. She knows this already. Um, she says, I'm going through some real life shit. Okay, what are you going through? So Eliza said, I'm pregnant. And then Miami Tip was like, bitch, what? You pregnant? Who's the father? I can't say who the father is. So she's like, you can't say who the father is. So basically, in so many words, you trap somebody else. And so Eliza was like, why would you say I trapped somebody? And then Miami Tip said, isn't that what you do? And you do know that, here go, Eliza. What is the definition of trapping somebody? Because trapping somebody is going to get a turkey baster doing this and ejecting it into you. Well, girl, that is what Shay Johnson said that you did not too long ago. Shay Johnson was the one who put that narrative out there saying that you had a turkey baster and got pregnant by Future. That's what she said, man. And I'm inclined to believe because you look like the type of person that would do anything and everything to get a check, and you would do anything and everything to be noticed and seen. You will even use your your own daughter in her situation as a way to get a storyline on this goddamn show. You would do anything for attention because the way that you just randomly turned on Armada was real crazy. It's really ridiculous, and I don't like it. So then Eliza said, no, Tip said, I'm not trying to come down on you. I'm just calling you out and giving you the real on what you're doing. You want everybody to be a real friend to you, but you ain't really being no real bitch to nobody. Like, you didn't even show up for me, but I'm always showing up for you. And I know that we had our stuff in the past, and I said some mean shit to you, and we apologized to each other, and we said that we was gonna go through this and have a better relationship. We did say that, and I kept to that shit. But at the end of the day, girl, I'm just gonna be honest with you. You be on some phony shit. And honestly, I ain't mad at her for saying that. Cause she do be on some funny shit, on some phony shit all the time. Like, Eliza is no one to be trusted. She always doing shit for moments. And then Eliza was like, just like all these other girls, you fake. And then Miami Tip said, no, I'm the one that's telling you the real. These other bitches ain't telling you the real shit. And I said, you better tell her, Miami. But that's one thing about Miami Tip that I've always liked on this show. She's always been that one person that kept it real with everybody on this damn show, even with her own self. She's always kept it real. So I could give her tens for that one, okay? Because somebody need to tell Eliza about herself because she is fake and she is phony. She always doing shit for moments all the time. So Amada, she meets up with Allan at the beach. She said the last time we talked, we was going back and forth about this whole, Flo and Gael thing. And I just want to know, did you handle it? Allan said that he handled the whole situation with Flo and Gael. He don't really want nothing to do with them. And all I want is for my kids to know each other. And Amada was like, well, I'm all for you knowing your kids. I just wanted you to make sure that the relationship with your daughters that you got with me was on point before we try to make them get to know some more people because they don't really know you like that. So they got to get to know you first before they get to know their siblings. And so Amada says that, as the leader had the butt shots and me and her was talking and she's going in for another surgery and she's saying that, she wants to have more kids. And I'm saying that I want more kids too. But ultimately, I don't want to deal with different baby daddies. I would rather have more kids with you and I would rather you just put it in the cup. And he said, I'm not putting kids in no cup. Like, I'd rather do it natural because our twins that me and you had is because I put them in you. I don't want to do this in the cup. And he was like, if I want to, and I don't mind having more kids with you, but I need to have a conversation with my wife. Once again, Amada, you trying to have kids with a married man again. What type of sense does that make? I don't get it. I don't understand. So then there's this single release party. The twins performed and Pinky Doll comes in and crashes the performance. I have no idea what was the point of that. I don't know what the idea or what's the point of Pinky Doll even being on this show. But that's just me, okay? So Marcus, Ray J, and Princess, okay? Marcus decides to meet up with Ray J and Princess about, everything that's been going on. And they come in swinging. They come in swinging. Ray J starts calling out Marcus. And then Ray J and Princess start saying that Brooke and Marcus are fake and phony and that Brooke needs her ass whooped because she's not loyal. And so that's when Marcus says, so basically what you're saying is you're mad at you're mad at Brooke because she's still friends with Amada. She says, yes, she needs to pick a side. No, she doesn't, because she's a grown ass woman and she ain't got to pick a side for nothing because it ain't got nothing to do with her. And if anything, you and Ray J are fake and phony, okay? At least we see that Brooke and Marcus ain't going through no shit. And if they was going through shit, it wasn't publicized. Princess and Ray J came there on some bullshit, and that's just all it is. Then Ray J starts antagonizing Marcus, throwing fries at him like the lame ass nigga that he is. Marcus tried to comfort him and it just didn't work out. The security guards got in the way. When they got outside, Princess saying, let's just go to the beach with the kids. But girl, you was just talking about him and now here you go talking about going to the beach with him, but it was just put out on blast. He was fucking Sukiyana. So which one is it? And then Marcus was like, you throwing fries and shit, my nigga? Like, that's lame. That's corny. And then he was like, so let's have a one-on-one right now. Here go Marcus. Ray J, you know I will whoop your motherfucking ass, and I believe it. So when Marcus tried to run up on him, Ray J started taking off his shirt when the security guards came. Ray J is weird, and that's why Brandy don't fuck with him. And that's all I gotta say. I really wish that they would have let Marcus whoop Ray J ass, but that's just me though. But y'all, this is my review on Love and Hip Hop Miami. I hope you guys enjoyed it, but you all know what it's time for. We're about to get up out of here. But just know, wrong one. Just know that your boy is nominated for a Boss Babe Award, Content Creator of the Year this year. Be sure to vote for me, honey. Be sure to vote for me this year. The link is in the description box. So make sure you guys go over there, click on that link, vote for me and some of my peers like Really B, Binge Worthy, Bundy Blue, Andario, and the Chasing Reality family, Hemingway, Miguel, and different other people, Chef Dun Dun, and many others that I know personally that are nominated. Please support us all. I'm gonna take out the next minute to let you guys vote, and then I'm gonna be up out of here, you guys. Until the next video, I'll talk to you all a little bit later. Bye.